And we are here. It's another episode. P Native Voice. Got some things to say about this. The way the Philadelphia 76ers are flowing. So we can say that, losing is not good. Duh. We know that. We know losing is going to catch up with us, and we could be at a potential in season type of dilemma. But I'm not feeling that. I'm feeling the actual closing. Closing for the Philadelphia 76ers has been rotten. We've been leading to games and about to blow this team out, but then the closing comes and we lose our footing. So, what is it that we need? What is it that we need? We need better defense on the floor. I honestly think that Coach Nurse is trying to put the best team out there, but also with a little bit of experimental things. I remember in an interview before the season started, he said that he's going to try a lot of things, and some things may work, some things may not work, but let's just try them. So I think that's what he's doing. I also noticed in this last game that he was using a lot of Joel Embiid plays. Um, Joel Embiid sets the picks, takes the ball, passes it inside, or passes it to a three-point shooter, or he holds the ball, sets another pick while he has the ball, giving it back to the point guard. And that's the way he and Maxi are playing. I see him doing that with Mo and with Paul, which makes me feel like, hey, he's preparing the team for Joel's return. And I am 100% sure that Joel Embiid is going to be coming back to this season. There's what, 19 games left, 19 games left. In the season, Joel Embiid comes back, say we win 10 of those, we're still going to be in the playoffs. Not in the play in, but in the playoffs. And that to me is exciting. We'll have a fresh Joel Embiid, a fresh Joel Embiid. I had to say that again because when have we ever had a fresh Joel Embiid in the playoffs? I don't think ever. I don't think ever. And I think that's what has him excited. Him excited for his return because he knows that it's all going to go down and it's going to be up to him to really show the world what he has and what he got and what his potential is in this league. He's in the league for what, 7, 8 years. Um, Let me see. He got drafted in 2013, 2014. He missed a couple of years, came in 2015, 2016. So that's four. He has about 7 years he's actually played. So he has a lot of time left. He has some years in there, guys. And these people they have around him, let's talk about that. That is going to be the conversation of this podcast is what he has on his team right now. He has a fantastic, phenomenal player, Tyrese Maxey. That's a given. Maxey hasn't played in a few games. I think he's getting a good rest from that potential concussion he might have suffered. Get better soon, Tyrese. Get better soon, Joel and Robert. And D'Anthony. Get better soon. He also has out there Kelly Oubre Jr. Now, if you're not excited about the way Kelly Oubre Jr. has been playing lately, you don't like basketball. This guy has tried his best to put the team on his back and try to run things. Yeah, he's getting a lot of foul trouble. But I mean, when you put your all out there, you're gonna be in foul trouble. Period. I used to get so upset when Iverson would be 4 or 5 fouls into the third quarter, like, oh my gosh, like, what is wrong with you? Because he's always trying to steal that ball. He was always trying to steal that ball. They would call a couple potential, questionable offensive fouls on him, but he played hard and he put it all out there, and that's what Kelly Oubre Jr. is doing. Everything he has, put it out there. But the other things around him, besides Tyrese Maxey and Kelly Oubre Jr., are these hungry players like Pretty Ricky. Pretty Rick is what they call him. Ricky Council the fourth. He is he's fun to watch. Will he get a lot of PT? I hope so. I hope he gets some PT. I mean, he's doing his best. There's this new kid on our team. Like, okay, the Brooklyn game, um, I had some things to do. I didn't get to see a lot of that game. Um, when I did turn it on, I seen a glimpse of this new guy. Like, what? I'm watching the Blue Coats. Like, I didn't know what the heck I was watching. And then, you know, everybody knows how the team that game ended. And I don't really replay and rewatch losing games. Which is probably terrible. I probably should, but I don't. And I don't. So what you gonna do? So then when he came out in the game, this last game, I was like, who the heck is this kid? But man, does he have a wetter, bro. Like he was shooting them. And he had the green light to do so. I like that. I really like that. What his name is, I don't know. It's like something junior, I think. I'm not sure. Um, did I look it up? No, because I'm like, was he on a 10-day contract? I don't know. I didn't look up that much. But he's on the squad now. Then you got Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield is doing everything he can, almost. I think he gives like 90%. I don't think he gives the whole 400% on that court. I think he gives 90% on the court to get loose and get free and give it this squad a chance to win. The reason why you're like, what are you doing? What do you mean he's not getting 100%? Because he's waiting for Joel Embiid's return as well as the whole squad is. But if he goes out there and gives 100% and he gets injured, that's going to be a problem. He's not going to be able to be on the court. And I mean, I just think he's giving 90%. What you going to do? What you going to do? You got beef or you got chicken? I mean, I'm just saying, these are my opinions. And I think that Buddy Hield is giving 90%. It is what it is. I also feel that Tobias Harris is in a shooter slump. I was waiting for it to happen. It's happened every single year he's played for us. I think it happens to a lot of players at some point in time in the season. Um, one night he's pulling 30, the next 25, the next he's dropping 6, 8 points. Do I think that is alarming? No, I don't think that's alarming. I see the other things that he does. He's guarding the most uh, uh, dribblingest player on that squad of all squads. I mean, he has great defense. I think he can be better. Of course, anybody can get better. But he takes on that challenge. So when he knows he's not really winning, he's not shooting as well as he wants to, he kicks it up a notch in other things. Um, so what? Fight me on that. What? I don't understand. Like, um, these fans in Philadelphia and outside Philadelphia, they do not like Tobias Harris for what reason? I don't know. What other 6'8" power forward shooting or small forward are you gonna get like Tobias? There's not many out there. He's a wing and he can get fired up. He can get fired up at any time. And I wait for his engine to go. I wait for the engine to go. I just in the last couple of games, I just haven't seen it. If he's not good, if he's not doing well in the first half, in the first quarter of the game, he is potential to not play good for the for the rest of the season, the rest of the game. And I mean, it is what it is. I mean, can I be mad at him? Yeah, of course I could, but I'm not going to be. I'm gonna just move on to the next. Mobamba. Mobamba has um some good potential. I know the beginning of the year, I was like, oh, we need to trade him. And we probably still do need to get rid of him. But right now he's on our squad, so we have to send good energy. He's doing a better job at rebounding offensively. I think he's doing a better job at setting picks and not getting fouled for it. He's shooting threes, not at a high clip, but he's out there showing you glimpses. Paul Reed, full throttle all the time. Um, I hate when he gets too aggressive and he starts getting foul trouble. He fouled out. Kyle Lowry fouled out in the Brooklyn game. I mean that was our demise right there. Paul Reed to me is a type of player that he is going to be so critical on himself. He don't need nobody else telling him what he did wrong because he's already gonna know. Like he's already gonna know, and he's gonna work on that for the next game, and he's gonna try to get better. His footwork and his different ways that he likes to score at the rim. He's not just a dunker. He's a finesser. He's a hook shot. He's a pump faker and put it in your face. Like this guy is trying to do it all, and I like that. I like that about Paul Reed. Put it on out there. Do I think he give 100%? I do. I do think Paul Reed is playing at 110%. Um, he's fighting for his starting life. Sometimes he starts, sometimes he doesn't. He comes off the bench. What is better for him? I think him starting works to his advantage. Um, it just gets him fired up. I like that. Moving on to let's see. We have on our squad Cameron Payne. He also, I think, is not playing at 100%. I think he's playing at 90. Um, he's doing what he can, but he's not getting a lot of PT. They're playing these other younger players um, just to see what he can do. I think the experimental rosters is it for me. Um, what about Kyle Lowry? Juicy Booty. What about Juicy Booty? He has glimpses of his earlier years. He's on his 18th season, people. He's not going to be, flying in for a charge, take a charge like he used to. He is also not playing at 100%. You could just tell. You could just tell sometimes it's just like, yeah, I'm not going to step into that. Or, yeah, I got through my hand in there and strip that. But, nah, I don't want to get my hands hurt. I don't want to get my fingers stubbed. I don't want to get a concussion. Tyrese Maxey, always 150%. Always. Even when he's not having a good night, he's giving it his all. He's had a couple of slumps in the game. Um, but it's good to see him out there. I want him to be healthy, so however many games he has to stay out, he's gonna stay out. What's today? Today is Friday. We got a game tonight. Yes, we do got a game tonight. I believe it is against New York. New York. New York. Let me have a gander at that real quick. Yes, we play the New Orleans Pelicans tonight on League Pass. So, will they play Tyrese tonight? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think he's in the go out there tonight, but You never know. And you notice this MVP um, race that they're talking about in the NBA is just horrible. NBA basketball is just not as fun as it used to be when Joel was on the court. Honestly, um, man, it's just it's empty. It's empty. Joel Embiid needs to come on back and quit playing around. But I don't see anything about Tyrese's return coming anytime soon. Um, let's see, Ricky's. Da, 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 da. Yeah, no, I don't think it's gonna be tonight. But if it is, that'd be all right, nice, good. Um, but let's check out this kid. This kid that we picked up. Let's see. Hmm. Man, it sucks that Joel Embiid can't defend his MVP and get back to backs. But you know what? Forget about it. He's gonna get that Finals MVP, and then what? Then what? Everybody gonna say, "Oh man, you know, we knew he could do it. We knew he could do it. He's Joel Embiid. We knew he could do it." Whatever, man. Gosh. So this Joel Embiid is not gonna be with the team. We're playing in Philly. I'm not sure why he isn't gonna be with the team, but it is what it is. So let me find this new player that we have. Oh my gosh, this squad they have on here. They still have Patrick Beverly on our team. What is up with that? They still have Furkan Korkmaz on our team. What is really going on? This is crazy. Hold on, but let me see if there's a better roster that I can find. What? Let's see. So, what do you guys think? I want your input. I want you guys to let me know what you feel about Joel Embiid's return. Do you think he's coming back? Do you not think he's coming back? Do you think that it's better off that he stays out and comes back fresh next year and start it all over again? What exactly do you think is going to happen? And why do you think that's going to happen? Don't just say, he's not coming back. Say what you feel. I'm getting these emails from people that are just loonies. Yeah, I said it. I said it. You guys are off the chain in how you think and how you feel about your own squad. How are you Philadelphia 76ers fans and you have hate mail going to somebody that is a Philadelphia 76ers fan? I don't understand. But it is what it is. So this new kid's even on the roster. Wow. That is very weird. So anyway, Joel Embiid is also going to have Robert Covington back. Hopefully, he'll be back for the playoffs with Joel Embiid. Um, that would be very, very, very nice. That defense that Robert Covington has in the playoffs is something else. It's something else. It really is. Um, I missed it. You know, he has his number. He is going to go all out and he is going to play because he misses. You can tell by the way he's cheering his team on and showing up every single game that he's not even on the court. He is trying to cheer his team on. That's fantastic. I really appreciate that. They don't have this new guy on the squad. So let's think of a roster for Joel Embiid. Let's say Joel Embiid at the 5, right? We got Tobias Harris on the 4, okay? At 3, we have Nicholas Batum. Yeah, Nicholas Batum. At the 2, we have Buddy Hield. And at the point guard, we have Tyrese Maxey. that is going to be a heck of a squad. It's going to be a big squad. It's going to be a good defensive squad. I think that KJ Martin has been showing that he has a place on this team. He's been playing as hard as he can. And I think we should reward him with PT. Him coming off the bench, Kyle Lowry coming off the bench, Ricky Council coming off the bench, Cameron Payne coming off the bench, and Robert Covington and Paul Reed coming off the bench is going to be a phenomenal squad. Kelly Oubre, man, like having him run that squad is going to be sick. So we have Joel Embiid, Nicholas Batum, Tobias Harris, Buddy Hield, and Tyrese Maxey as our starters. Now, is he going to play with that roster? I'm sure he will. I'm sure he will. Why wouldn't he? It's Nick Nurse. That's what he does. He likes to tickle the fancy, he likes to stir stuff out there. What I saw in these last 3-4 games is that we have to work on the inbounds pass plays. They suck. These inbounds passes are sucky. Their potential's there, but they are not executing them at all very well. Not at all. And I don't know if it's because they're just not used to working with each other or whatever. Y'all practice together. Y'all do have practice sometime throughout the week. So I don't understand why these inbound passes are looking so horrible. Like, I don't know. But I think this team has the potential to have any player step up and be the big man of this squad. Be the big man, put the big man shoes on, sit on top of the city and take on everybody. That potential is there. So let's see. The keys to us winning the chip this year would be Joel Embiid's return. Work on the better inbounds passing. 3, keep up that defense and go in there like a bull with your horns burst every single time, every single game. Play till there's no more. And I think we will be champions at the end of the finals. Straight up. I don't see any team being able to stop us. They've barely been able to stop us without key players being on the floor. So what you think is going to happen when everybody's healthy? What you think? Exactly. That's my taking as well. So let me let y'all chew on that for a little while. Thanks for shouting out to my new designs I've been putting up for cover art. I'm using AI and trying to be as creative as I possibly can. And I think they're coming out good as well. Shout out to everybody that gave me some love about that. So don't forget to, hit that follow button and tell me what you think in the questionnaire, the Q&As. Give me some questions to ask. Maybe you might be able to come on the show. Maybe you might be able to express your opinion. How about that? All right, take it easy, people.